Here's one I'll throw out there.
All right.
Changing gears a little bit, Dan. When Aaron Rodgers speaks, he makes things ... better or worse.
Wow. Here's Robert Saleh, the Jets head coach, being asked about Aaron Rodgers calling the Jets organization chicken bleep.
Aaron was pretty outspoken yesterday during his TV deal about the culture, and I'm sure you're well aware of it. What is your reaction to that when a player essentially attacks the organization that way?
I don't think it's an attack on the organization, but I always appreciate Aaron's thoughts and comments.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
It is an attack on the organization. Those who leak this, he's saying, this is not what you do in a winning organization. This is chicken bleep. It is an attack on the organization. By the way, Zach Wilson is ready to play. He was asked about, does he want to play this weekend against the Texans?
Zach, there was a report, I'm sure you're aware of, on Monday that said you had expressed some reluctance about becoming the starter again. Is there any truth to that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love the guys in this locker room, and I would do anything. And I think anytime you have an opportunity to step on this field, you need to take advantage of it.
Did you feel the need to address the team at all about that? Because that report kind of was widespread on Monday.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, I've had support from those guys through this entire process. I think guys understand where we're at right now, and I've had backing, since day one, and that's why I love this team so much. And, they understand the struggles we've been going through, and, I think there can be a lot of respect shown to just keep fighting from everybody, and we're all going through the same things.
Okie dokie. Nothing to see here. I guess.
He didn't feel the need to address this
No.
with the team?
No.
He didn't feel like, hey, fellas, did you guys see that story about...
But even if it's not true, you have to address it.
Oh. If he never said anything like this, he's saying this never happened. That's what Zach Wilson is saying. He's saying, I never gave anyone indication that they want to play.
But he has to address his teammates to tell them,
okay,
look, this never happened. You have to say something. You can't just go in there and go, hey, man, that's a wild accusation there. Hey, I didn't want to play. Come on. Of course I want to play. So who's wrong here? The reporters? The leakers? Zach?
Hey, Zach, I heard you didn't want to play anymore.
No, that's not the case.
No, just for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Somebody, there's 3 different sources. And then you had Diana Rossini, who doubled down yesterday to say it was, and I'm paraphrasing, common knowledge that he did not want to play, that he was reluctant to play, that players, coaches, management, everybody knew about this. I do think the Jets have done him dirty. He wasn't going to play this year. It was going to be a redshirt year. He was going to watch Aaron Rodgers, and then that changed 4 plays in. Then you throw him in, then you bring him out. Then you throw him in, then you bring him out. Then you throw him in. Now you're going to make him third string. Just play the kid. Play him. It's a lost season. Maybe you find out a little bit more about Zach Wilson from now on out, next 5 games. Maybe. I want to see if he really wants to play football, if he knows what it takes to play football, that position. But don't be taking him in, putting him in and out. Tim Boyle should not play. He shouldn't. Trevor Siemian, in an emergency, put him in, let him play, don't take him out. Sink or swim, go. Throw the ball 40 times. Act like you were at BYU. Just go. Let's see what you got. Run the 2-minute offense the entire game. Like, what are we doing here? You're not going to keep him next year. Let him at least go out and try to salvage a career. Because this was career suicide. Now put him out there. And maybe it was career suicide by the way he played. But at least he was trying to play. Didn't play well. Didn't take blame earlier in the season, which wasn't a good look with that locker room. He's learning. He's an immature kid. He's talented, but he's immature. Probably been the best player on the field most of his life. Now you get to the pros, you're not. But let him play. Did somebody leak this for whatever reason? Maybe to make themselves look better? That's a shame. I mean, he's done that. He's already had a career smear by the way he's played. You don't need to sabotage him. He's done it himself. But let him play. At least be professional inside that organization. And who's ever leaking it, if Aaron Rodgers really gives a bleep, then go get him. Find out. Do something about it. Because, like I said yesterday, when I worked at the mothership, there was a directive from one of my bosses. If we find out who's leaking stuff to the media, you'll be fired. You know what happened? Nobody got fired. And then I found out somebody in management was the one leaking information to some reporters.
That's the every accusation is a confession statement there.
Okay. So I hope Zach Wilson gets to play the rest of the year without, unless he gets injured, put him out there. But as it is now, I think the Jets, there's culpability here. Zach Wilson's not a good quarterback, but the Jets aren't a good organization either. And they've proven that. All right.
It's like so clear.
Yes, it is. Very clear.
What would be the wildest
Clear
result?
and present danger.
Don't you want to see, just for the curveball of it?
I would love for him to throw 3 touchdown passes and outperform C.J.
I was
Stroud.
about to say that.
That would be great.
Just for the twist of the story.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, be great.